Hello, hi, my name is Samuel Ezerza for the SC channel. Thank you for tuning in, subscribe, and share as much as you can. Please take your vitamin C, vitamin D, and your zinc tablets, especially, works for me, for the immune system, and I take tonic water. I drink it quite a bit, actually. It's got quinine, hydroxychloroquine, and be safe out there. I do wear a mask, okay? I do admit in some places. Well, it's the law in a lot of places, but just like I said, for now, it's a real virus. It's very contagious. 90, I would say 95 or 96%, it would be just like a bad flu. But the rest, you can get pretty bad. It can even kill you. Um, okay, so yesterday I was watching. Um, I missed about an hour of it. I couldn't watch the whole thing, but what I watched was like unbelievably amazing and hopeful. This was the Trump I know. It was dark. It wasn't dark or gloomy. It was like unbelievably. What I like the most is the real people that came out and spoke, and I'll show some pictures, some of the highlights. Uh, but the Blaze says it all. I mean, compliments the Trump casts optimism vision for the next 4 years during the RNC speech. America is not a land of cloaked in darkness. Exactly. Um, I do admit I did not watch maybe 10 seconds of the DNC, the Democratic Convention. Like, not even 10 seconds. A lot of it was like gloom and doom. I knew that already. I had a feeling that it'd be like all dark and it's the end of the world. Everybody's racist, if you don't vote for them. But this was, you know, hopefulness. This is, Trump style. And it would, oh, unbelievably, like if you saw like at the end, I'll show you some pictures. Um, Beautiful Trump, like it says actually Trump, especially with the fireworks and 2020. Really explosive, but also nice, and with heart and full of gratitude and boundless optimism. This is what I got yesterday. And what I was surprised also is that they saw the whole thing at CNN. I was going back and forth sometimes CNN just to see the reaction, and the only really reaction that I saw was when Giuliani spoke. And right after that, I said, okay, let me see what CNN has to say because they don't like him at all. And there we go. They made a comment after him that Giuliani's wrong, and I don't know what vision he's talking about. I think it was Jake Tapper and Wolf Blitzer right after, like literally was like hammering Giuliani. But what Giuliani said uh, was right on the nose. He went after New York's mayor, and New York never seen violence like that. But anyways, um, this is one of his saying. It's America is not a land of cloaked in darkness. Trump said America is the torch that enlightens the entire world. Exactly. Um, the president questioned how Democrats could lead the United States while being so focused, criticize the country. Well, they look at the blue states. If you want the blue states to be run that way, then you vote for blues, for Biden, and exactly what's going to happen. Cities are going to go down, and riots, and whatever, etc., etc. You saw. They see the wicked nation that must be punished for its sins. Trump said, our opponents say redemption for you can only be gained through giving them power. Yeah, it sounds like Venezuela, sounds like Cuba. Instead of relying on the government, the president, we put our faith in God, in Almighty God. This is what I tell people all the time. I've been talking to, back and forth with some people on Facebook, and the same thing is, put your faith in God. At least, those, you'll get some direction, because a lot of the Democrats, they don't put their faith in God. I mean, this is my personal view. I mean, this is what I get when I speak to Democrats. Um, okay, they won't kill, they won't steal. Yeah, I know, but a lot of them that I speak with are faithless. This is my view. I don't have any statistics, but the people that I know are faithless. President Trump highlighted Biden's long career in politics. So yeah, I tell you something, it's been 40 something years. Also, he attacked him on China too. The same thing. This is a great line. I'm going to show you some pictures soon. For the 47 years, Joe Biden took donations of blue collar workers. Yeah, I remember this line. Give them hugs and even kisses. People were laughing at Trump. Letting the line hang in air for the for the effect, and then told them felt their pain, and then he flew back to Washington and voted to ship their jobs to China. It's exactly what happened, actually. They flew a lot of jobs, a lot of jobs. They took their money from the blue collar workers in middle of the states. Says, yeah, I'm Joe Biden and Obama. We're for the middle class, but actually they shopped. A lot of the jobs went to China. Um, so let me see if I can get a.
Joe Biden is not a savior of America's soul. He is the destroyer of America's jobs. And if given the chance, he will be the destroyer of American greatness. For 47 years, Joe Biden took the donations of blue-collar workers, gave them hugs and even kisses.
Classic.
And told them he felt their pain. And then he flew back to Washington and voted to ship our jobs to China and many other distant lands. Joe Biden spent his entire career outsourcing their dreams and the dream.
Yes, exactly it. Sourcing their dreams to back to China. Then he spoke about COVID. He spoke about a lot of stuff. But what I want to talk to you, I'm sure um, you've probably seen last night. Maybe you haven't or not, but I missed about an hour of it. I'm really sorry about that. But I started with this. This is the first thing that when I opened up Fox News. I think this is, I think she was talking about, I'm not sure where she was. I think it was in New York, or, the housing, and she was thanking President Trump about the new housing. Um, Same thing with her. Uh, they were talking about housing and then how they couldn't stand this guy. Um, well, we all know who he is, the Marxist, socialist, Leninist, Bill de Blasio. Yeah, they had them. They had it last night, So it was talking about the same thing too, about the housing. Um, I'm just doing this by memory here. I mean, they were talking about, they thanked Donald Trump, uh, and they were showing same thing with her. They were showing pictures of her and a video of her talking about thanking Trump about the new housing that she has. She was living in the streets or so. Democrats put illegal immigrants. Oh yeah, she was talking about how could that be that illegal aliens can have a home, or they can give them a home, literally a home in New York City, while this man De Blasio, give him that, and she was homeless. How come she can't have? So she was thanking Trump for the housing, um, and this is it. This is it. Democrats put illegal immigrants before black immigrants, black Americans, and that is true. That is so damn true in New York. Um, so here's more picture, more funding, better housing results, and which is true with what's been happening with the Republicans, because if it's democratically run city, you ain't gonna have that. Okay, so this was touching. Widow of retired police captain David Dorn, the guy who was shot. I remember he took the riots, and he was shot. Um, I think from the back or something. Anyways, he went for the call, and she was talking about what kind of man he is. Here, look, if you want to take a look. Ann Dorn is a widow of the retired police captain David Dorn, who was murdered while defending store during the rioting. It was a touching speech, I have to tell you, very touching. You should watch it. It's probably, I'm sure, in the social media somewhere. Um, to me, okay, I didn't see the other speeches. I missed about an hour. Okay, I'm really sorry about that because I wanted to show you the whole thing. But to me, this was probably the best speech. Um Heart wrenching. Spoke about how important police is, and it's just about this is real life people. When cops died, and they do their duty to protect, not the riots, what the Democrats, Antifa, and BLM, or Black Lives Matter Incorporated. Okay, not the real lives Black Matter. I'm talking about the Black Lives Matter Incorporated. That's behind all this. It's an incorporation. Take a look at it. Act Blue. Act Blue. Okay. Um, so I went to CNN. See, I go back and forth. I wanted to see. Yeah, they had a widow of retired police killed during the protest. So they were listening. People who were, on CNN, they were listening to her. How it was so hard for her to know that her husband actually died in the line of, retired. He went out and tried to help. And Ben Carson talking about the homes, that housing and urban development secretary. Okay, he was talking about what they had to talk about. The illegal immigrants, how Democrats put illegal immigrants before Black immigrants, which is true. I mean, unbelievable. That's a fact. Not making this stuff up. And this is what they were talking about. These people. Like, hey, thank you, thank you. We have a home now, thanks to this man. And I like him. I like Dr. Brent Carson. First of all, the guy's a genius. I think he's a brain surgeon. But also, he's a very good man, godly too. So, now, New York police, oh yeah, he was talking about, how important police are, what's happening in New York, how crime is increased, how the blue states, especially de Blasio, has let in, crime increase. No protection. Great speech by Patrick Lynch, New York Police Benevolent Association. Great speech, actually. Uh, So it says, and I'm watching this on CNN. I mean, like just to see if they block him off or whatever. The president of the New York City Police Benevolent Association, officer since 1994, two sons or officers. Okay, and then this was the classic. This Rudy Giuliani literally destroying New York City Mayor De Blasio, the Marxist-Leninist socialist who's destroying the city. You'd rather paint Black Lives Matter on the street than helping the city. Restaurants are going out of business, 13,000 and counting. The city's going down. I'm not going to go much into it, but it's New York. New York will come back. Got to change that mayor. Got to change the governor. Got to change everybody. Yeah, you got to change everybody Republican. You'll see how that city will come back. Like, okay, New York is not dead. Okay, New York City's not dead. Um, what else did he say? If I remember. Anyways, praise Trump, praise the police, and then he went after the blue states. Yeah, CC, I went on CNN just to see what was going on. They had him on, and then guess what? Here we go. Julian Clay Biden will bring lawlessness to your town right away. Right away, these two came out. I remember the Republican convention. These two came out saying he was wrong. I don't know what country he's looking at. I don't know what video he's looking at. They were saying they literally shot down Giuliani. But Giuliani was right, like on the nose. Everything that he says, watch their video. Okay, they can't stand Giuliani because they know he's right. When you see CNN going after someone, it's because they know they're right, and they know that Giuliani, if he becomes mayor again of New York, forget it. That's it. It's the city will come back. Like I said, you don't have to riot. You don't have to break cities down. All you got to do is change the vote, and you'll see. Once you change, you vote, for these Republicans, you'll see how the city will run. And let me tell you something. A lot of people are saying that New York is dead. New York is not dead. Will not. You don't understand how. I've been into New York. All you got to do is change that mayor. All you got to do is change that council. All you got to do is change that governor, and you'll see how New York will come back. It's stronger than ever. You don't understand. But look, Jake Tapper and Wolf right after, bang, slam Giuliani. Okay, Tom Cotton was also, pro military and everything, pro, Second Amendment, pro Trump, obviously. This was heart wrenching. Mother of ISIS victim Kayla Mueller. They were talking about how ineffective the Biden and Obama Biden administration did nothing for her daughter. This was heart wrenching to watch. It was hard to see a father and a mother talk about ISIS, who actually, I think they kidnapped her, and they were begging Obama and Biden to do something. Nothing. And she died. And there has Carl and Marsha Mueller. And then I went back to Fox to see daughter Kayla was killed in 2015 after ISIS abduction. And they were saying, thank you, Donald Trump, for everything that you did, even afterwards and all, because they killed, I think, Baghdadi in Iraq, ISIS, and this was their payback. Okay. So, and they put up a picture of their daughter. This is like, see, look, this was it. I want you guys to take this picture and see, what ISIS has done and how ineffective the Obama and Biden administration was to let ISIS. And guess who destroyed ISIS? Yes, Donald Trump. Anyways, he put up a picture. This was a great speech. You should watch this speech, talking about her daughter being abducted and how useless the administration was at that time. And then all of a sudden, when they Donald Trump, I think he was talking about Donald Trump. When they went after ISIS, that was their payback, and we go from there. This was heart wrenching. Look, more. This was hard. I took some pictures. So it says, thanks to President Trump, people like Alice are getting a second chance. Yeah, this was great. Criminal justice reform advocate, spent 20 years in jail. And because of the president of criminal justice reform, she was freed. And now she was talking. She was thanking Donald Trump. Yes, this is one of Donald Trump, not Obama, criminal justice reform. She's so happy to get out. If this was under Biden, Harris, and whatever you want to call it, maybe she'd still be in jail. I don't know, but she was thanking Donald Trump for that. First-time drug offender whose life sentence was commuted by Donald Trump, urging of the Kim Kardashian West. Yeah, that was the story then at that time. I went to CNN to see what was going on. Yeah, they had her. She was talking. And then one of the greatest upsets in American political history. I think they were looking. This is just a video. Phony investigations. Okay, Trump gets 92% negative media coverage. This is talking about the misinformation Trump gets. Okay. These are all the people that were there. I know people are going to say about masks and all, and I mean, if people can protest without masks, they can come to a rally too, Here we go. America again. This was a video. Strongest economy in history. 7 million new jobs. This was a video. 7 million new jobs. Ending Biden's lopsided trade deals with China. That's what it was. This was a conservative effort to ship everything. And what's in it for Biden? What's in it for Trump? What's in it for the Democratic Party? This is what they don't want in another 4 years, because they're going to look into all this. Who got greased? Okay. Ending Biden's lopsided trade deals, taking on China. It's true. He did take on China. The only, and lowering costs of insulin. Yes, insulin. So true because now people were talking about the drugs, how high it is, but actually it's the opposite with Donald Trump lowering the cost of insulin, lowering the cost of insulin. There we go. Fixing. He's bringing out our troops. It's true. The wars. A lot of people were talking about like he's going to start wars. It's the opposite. I think this is Baghdadi gone. Baghdadi gone. Brought justice to these two guys. I forgot this guy's name. The guy on the left, was his name? Okay. Anyways, it's not that important. Peace deals with Israel. Saw it with Israel, and you can see. I love watching this video because this picture, because you won't see that with Obama, Biden, or any of the Democrats, because they've gone so left extreme. Communist, socialist. Which if you're communist, socialist, Marxist, you don't believe in anything. All your politics is your God. He believes in God. He believes in Jerusalem. I should send this video to everybody, all the Jews that I know who are lefties. So with Israel, historic peace deal, just recently, and here we go. Securing our borders, tackling coronavirus, which is true. This is, the Wuhan virus, I call it. Okay, he's talking about, this is a great video. I wish I can show it to you, but it's like I said, with YouTube and all that, with the copyrights and, 10 million jobs in 10 months, which is true. It supports the troops, borders. You need borders, or else you don't have a nation. Okay. They were talking about the contrary. Yes, Mr. Xi Jinping, you can take whatever you want in the States. Destroy our country, destroy our manufacturing, but we'll take your blue collar money. Rebuild, restore. See, a lot of people, put your American flag up, man. Penis and butthead. Okay. So you see a lot of pictures. Make America great again. Yes, yes, of course. And then Ivanka Trump spoke. She spoke very well, by the way. She spoke very, very well. I don't know if it's on a teleprompter or whatever. She rehearsed it, but she spoke very, very well about her father. And all the good things that he's done, and she spoke about the misinformation media and more. So this was it. She looked great. Melania. This is when they introduced to my father. Beautiful pictures. Look at this. Okay. Well, I mean, look, they're not the greatest pictures, but I try to take as much as I can to show you what happened yesterday. Okay, look at so many people. This is no basement Joe here, This is real people, real America. We're out there, just like World War II. They went out there, beat those Nazis, And right now people don't know this, but we're in a quasi revolution right now with these Marxists making a lot of noise, Leninists. So we got to beat them. Okay, look how many people there are. Okay, beautiful. And then he starts to speak. Let me see if he's...
I stand before you tonight, honored by your support, proud of the extraordinary progress we have made together over the last 4 incredible years, and brimming with confidence in the bright future we will build for America over the next 4 years.
Anyways, he went on. I'll show you so that he thanked Pence, Vice President Pence, and let me tell you, he's been very, very loyal. I have to say, very, very, very loyal. Mike Pence, not like others. This guy is loyal. Why? Because he's a good man. Um, he accepts the nomination. People are clapping. You can see everybody's there. I'm sure most of them were tested. A lot of them are tested every day. Um, President Trump, I keep my promises. Where did this picture come from? Oh yeah, this was the greatest picture ever. CNN, fury but mostly peaceful protest after police shooting. Yeah, but there's burning and destruction, but peaceful protests. Look at it. I'm not making stuff up. This is what I'm talking about. CNN. The sheeps are watching this. Look at this. Fire in the back, destruction, businesses, homes. But it's a mostly peaceful protest. And people will believe it. Oh yeah, 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 peaceful, yeah. Anyways, I don't know where that picture came from, but oh maybe, okay, what it doesn't matter. But look, President Trump accepts nomination. It says President Trump writing marching orders from liberal hypocrites. Um, and some of he went on for like 70 minutes, a little long, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. People will criticize how long, but who cares? I mean, he has to make his thing because the media doesn't. So he has to talk about it. People say, okay, it's long. Yes, it is long, but he has no choice. That's Donald Trump. He needs to say it. Um, uh, Beautiful fire. Look at this, 2020. Beautiful. I'm glad I took these pictures. um, and look, Trump. There we go. Trump. Bang. Firework. I don't know how they did that. Honest, I don't know how they did that. Amazing. Look, 2020. This is. I'm not making stuff up. This is from yesterday. Yeah. There we go. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at this. It's beautiful yesterday. It was really, really nice yesterday. I have to say. It was, yeah, a bit of a show, yeah. But Donald Trump had to make his case for 70 minutes. He has no choice. Media won't. Media was at all yesterday. They're jealous. They're jealous. The real people were talking. It was mostly real people talking. Uh, Anyways, so it was beautiful. I mean, look at it. Just like really, really nice. I was actually very impressed yesterday. Instead of the gloom and doom and dark vision the Democrats have, it's the end of the world, the end of democracy. It's black, it's dark. Where? I mean, it's like sick people. They need to be on Prozac. Some of them do. Um, I think that was yesterday. They were trying to disrupt. Yeah, it was Breitbart yesterday. Give them credit. They were outside in Washington trying to disrupt. Let me see.
Who protects us? We protect us! 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 We're gonna move you guys back. We protect us! They're mad because we're scared of him. We're second round people. Man, move back from the car. We're second round people.
Anyway, they were trying to disrupt just a minority of people, just to show, whatever. It's just a minority. It's going to be a complete demolition. This is like the New England Patriots versus a high school football team. That's what's going to happen. Trump versus Biden. This is exactly it. New England Patriots football versus a high school football. It won't be close. Okay, I'm saying this August 28th or 29th, whatever it is today. You will see. Okay. I mean, look what happened 4 years ago. She didn't go Hillary Clinton. Look, the guy is in the basement. People want to see the person. So destruction. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lopsided win by Donald Trump. Okay. Um, and look at these people like go home, do something, man. Let me see. Antifa meets Senator of mass terrorism. Okay. Anyways, to me, all this 2020 Trump, this was the best Trump. Anyways, my name is Samuel Ezerzo. I just give you a little highlights. I missed the beginning. I'm sure there was a few more. I'm just giving you the best of the highlights that I remember. But I know I did miss about 45 minutes to an hour. I have a life, okay? But God bless and take care and spread this video as much as you can. I'm just giving you a synopsis of what happened to my best memory. Take care, God bless, and God bless. I say God bless. I mean it. Uh, and that's the best direction. Okay, that's it.